Hey guys, thanks for checking out my channel. Today I'm bringing you guys a really fun video that I had a lot of fun working on. As you can tell from the title, it is my top 10 favorite EDM shows of all time. I wanted to come up with a list of some of the shows that I've been to over the last couple of years that just really stood out in my mind, and they are suggestions for you guys if any of these artists come through your town. They are an absolute must-see. So I narrowed it down to my top 10 based on lineup, location, or why I particularly liked this show. So that's my little breakdown for you. I'm going to go through the shows starting from number 10 all the way down to number 1, and I hope you guys enjoy. And before I get started, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any videos and new content coming out. And don't forget to give this video a like if you find this helpful. I really appreciate all of your support on my videos, guys. So thank you again for continuing to be awesome and super supportive. I'm loving making these videos for you guys, and I'm excited to film this one. So let's get into it. So for my number 10, I have A-Trak. He played at Flash Factory in New York City. It was April of 2016, so this was a little over a year ago. And I loved his show for a couple reasons. Number one, he is an extremely talented DJ. If you've seen videos of him online, he's just ridiculous. He played for well over 3 hours, which I really love when an artist will play a very long set. That was really cool. The sound was amazing. A-Trak was awesome. I love the venue. It's a really kind of cool vibe, and it was a memorable experience for me. So A-Trak at the Flash Factory is my number 10. My number 9 show is Marshmello, with support from Ghastly. That was his Ritual tour from November 2016. I love Marshmello. He's one of my favorite DJs. I know people love him or hate him, but for me, I'm on the love side. His music makes me so happy. So to get to see his show when he came through New York was so much fun. Terminal 5, if you don't know, is a really cool venue in the city. It's a multi-floor venue, so you can go up and stand on the second floor, or you can go on the dance floor. It's a really big space. It's always high energy, and that show in particular was a great lineup, and I just loved hearing all of Marshmello's songs, and his set was great, and I met some cool people at that show, so I feel that's also a great factor when you can come out of a show with some new friends. So for number 9, I had Marshmello and Ghastly at the Ritual tour. 8, I have a show that I just went to about a month ago. It was Nicole Mudaber. She played at Output in Brooklyn. Open to close set. Absolutely killed it. I'd never seen her before, and I wasn't that familiar with her music, but Output is known for kind of having underground house, techno, just really cool vibe, and if you are a huge music lover, they tell you to go to this venue. So I really wanted to check out the venue. I was blown away. Loved it. Around here, a lot of the venues maybe close at 3 or 4, so to have a venue go till 6 in the morning is a huge plus for me. It was an awesome vibe. It was definitely a venue for music lovers, really dark, and they had cool lasers, and lighting was awesome, and it was a great dance floor, a lot of people shuffling, so I just really loved the whole vibe of her show. Number 7 on my list is from this May 2017 in Brooklyn. I saw Dada Life's tour, and they had 7 Lions as the opener, and Kid and Kill the Noise. tour is fucking stacked. It was an awesome show. I'm a huge Seven Lions fan. That man can do no wrong in my eyes, so I know it was like Dada Life's tour. I'm a big Dada Life fan, but just the combination of all of those artists in one show made it like amazing. The warehouse itself in Brooklyn was not my favorite. The sound system wasn't that great, but I think the lineup, and then the whole theme, Dada Life has just totally nailed their theme down. They had like the bananas, they had games, they had decorations, so I really liked the whole kind of atmosphere that they created for their tour, and it just was like a really fun show overall. Number 6, I have the legend himself, Mr. Tiesto. Times at festivals, but for the first time this February I got to see him play his own set in Brooklyn, and it was just as good as I thought it was gonna be, but like even better. He played a full 3 hours, and he just was so high energy the entire time, and it just like proved to me again why he is as amazing as he is. The venue itself was a smaller warehouse. Brooklyn has a couple warehouses, so these aren't all at the same place, but this is a smaller one, so it was a little bit more intimate setting, and it just was like all about him and the music. It was like no frills, it wasn't anything crazy, but just hearing him play his stuff for 3 hours was awesome, and I loved every minute of it. Number 5 is a pretty stacked lineup, I'm not gonna lie. This one had to be in the top 5. It was, I believe, December 2015. Yeah, December 2015 during Big Week, New York City. And this was at Pier 94. So these are like a couple different pier venues in the city that artists play at. And this lineup in particular was Oliver Heldens with Knife Party, Sunburn, and F Word. Repeat that again, because that lineup is freaking ridiculous. Like, it was awesome. Sunburn opened, then Oliver Heldens came on, then Knife Party, and then F Word, which I actually didn't even see that much of F Word. We left because we were so exhausted, but the music was phenomenal. Like, it was so good. It was right before, no, it was right after Christmas, I think. Yeah, it was right after Christmas. The pier venue is really, really big, so there's tons of room to dance. The lasers at that show were sick. It's like been over 2 years, like a year and a half, and I have not forgotten that show. Number 4 is the Pardon My French tour. The minute this was announced, I bought my tickets. Like, it was just no questions asked. It was Chami, Mercer, Mala, and DJ Snake. Everybody fucking jump! They played at Pier 94 in New York City in December 2016. If you are a deep house lover like I am, or just there's no questions asked. It was so good. I mean, Mala is probably in my top 3 favorite artists right now. I absolutely love him. So that was my first time seeing him live, and he freaking blew me away. And Mercer and Chami killed it. Awesome. DJ Snake was I've seen him a couple times, and it wasn't my favorite performance by him or set of his, but overall the lineup and the music was amazing. and just the venue itself, again, Pier 94, it's a ton of room, lots of space to dance and everything, and the speakers and everything had been improved from years in the past, so the sound was a little bit better than before, so that's why they are my number 4 show. Coming in at number 3 is Above and Beyond, and they played Halloween of 2016 at Pier 94 in New York City. They call it the Pure Fear. It was a Halloween show this past year, and the openers were Jason Ross, Yotto, and Grum. Get your sticking fingers out of my hand. Get your sticky fingers out of my Literally trans heaven. I love Above and Beyond. They hit me in the feels every single time, and anytime they come into town I will see them 100%. I love what they're doing. I love their message and their music. Their shows are unforgettable to me, and especially for Halloween. Halloween is my favorite holiday. I love Halloween. So to be dressed up as like a sugar skull dancing around to Above and Beyond, like, what's better than that? Number 2 is Mala. I finally got to see him at his own show this past May. Brooklyn, which I had never been to or heard of before. It was this tiny little club, like it looked like a makeshift club. You like removed a curtain and then you went in here. So small. They had this really cool lighting fixture on the ceiling. It was dark, it was sweaty, it was deep house, and it was just like a dream. By far, I know it just happened, but it's gonna be my top 2 favorite show for the last couple years. And coming in at number 1 is Hell Deep Island. It was last July, so July 2016. This was Oliver Heldens' sort of like mini show / festival, I guess you could call it. It was on Governor's Island in New York City. Obviously the headliner, and then there was Chocolate Puma, Loud Luxury, Bee's Knees, and Throttle. So much deep house. It was a dream. The location itself, it's an island overlooking Lower Manhattan. It was beautiful. It was right under a tent, which was pretty cool because it was torrentially downpouring the entire day before and morning of. We all thought it was going to get canceled. I was going to be devastated. And then in the back of the venue, they had like a sand pit with picnic tables. So it was just a whole vibe, and the location was really, really cool. I loved it. And the show itself was awesome. I'm going to throw in some videos so you guys can see. But Oliver Heldens is my favorite artist. So like any show that he does, I highly, highly recommend seeing him. And that's it. That's my top 10. I hope you guys enjoyed this list. And again, if any of these people are coming through your city, I highly recommend going to check them out. These were unforgettable shows for me, and if you're interested in this kind of music, I'm sure you would love to see these people. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can check me out on Instagram. My name is linked down below. It's also at Emma Capotis. I'll throw it up here so you can see. And don't forget to subscribe for more content, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!